When we look at the high technologies that are being used in biomedical systems, there's enormous potential for optimisation of energy use through minimising standby power and making the operation as efficient as possible. Energy efficiency, of course, is not about compromising health or quality of patient care. The whole point about smart energy efficiency is that you save energy and you deliver improved services.
When we look at a clinical need, we get together with the various discipline areas to brainstorm ways of being able to meet that clinical need. Part of that can be energy efficiency, so that at that point, so very early on in the project, is the point where energy efficiency would be prioritised. There are a lot of opportunities in the way that we do things, in the problems that we are solving as engineers, that actually the outcome is energy efficiency. Whether or not that's measured, it is still a byproduct of the way that we perform as engineers. What I've been involved in is being able to look at taking the manufacture of some components and looking at ways of being able to roll several components into one, or being able to then reduce the manufacturing time itself, which means you're reducing the amount of time that machinery is being used, you're reducing the amount of time that you're having to use a clean room, for example, that sort of thing. So energy efficiency can be a byproduct of that. It's really about the financial impact on the organisation itself. So looking from go to woe, looking even right down to the disposal of the product itself and how much that's going to cost the company. All of that needs to be taken into consideration. So you really are looking at whole of life costing of medical devices, from product development right through to use and disposal, and what kind of cost that has on an organisation. So it costs to dispose of products, waste costs, carbon costs, all of these things cost, and their primary goals of organisations are to do things in the most cost efficient manner in order to be viable. With all of those costs, there are opportunities to reduce our spending or reduce our cost, and that provides an opportunity to become more energy efficient. If energy efficiency is something that you feel strongly about, then there are ways that you can look at including that within how you deliver what is asked of you.
I think being an engineer is all about being efficient and developing new technologies and ways of doing things more efficiently. So whether that be process improvement or new technologies that enable new clinical needs that are being met and emerging clinical needs that need to be met. Energy efficiency within biomedical engineering is really about efficiency as a whole. An example of efficiency is telemedicine, where we integrate health technology with information technology. So that mitigates the requirement for the patient in a regional area to travel to a metropolitan area. So obviously, if a patient or doctor don't need to travel, that is efficient, and energy efficiency is wrapped up in all that efficiency. I think energy efficiency in general is very important for the engineering discipline, and this project is great for raising that awareness.